Hello Khanu ke Shaukin, I'm Anupama from Chennai and I'm a singer, songwriter, composer and very passionate about cooking. Today we're gonna make Chettinad Kaara Kuzhambu, which is a kind of onion and tomato and spices based gravy, and the spices are always very fresh. So let's start cooking.
The ingredients are 4 small brinjals split, half a cup of black chana boiled, tamarind juice about 2 or 3 glasses, coconut and spices paste, drumstick chopped into 2-inch pieces, shallots, curry leaves, garlic, cumin seeds, mustard seeds, black peppercorns, sambar powder, turmeric powder, salt to taste, coriander powder, red chili powder and oil. First add 3 tablespoons of sesame oil into the pan and let it heat up. Now add the mustard seeds, the cumin seeds and the black peppercorns, and let it saute and crackle. Then add the shallots, and the garlic, and fry them well until they get slightly browned and well cooked. Next, add the split brinjals and the drumsticks and fry them well until they're coated in oil, slightly browned as I said, and also the color changes. You may need to keep checking it in between to see if it's done, and that's perfectly okay. Now you see the color changing, don't you? That looks so pretty. This is a wonderful dish which goes with anything practically. Idlis, dosas, upmas, pongals, appams, idiyappams. Then add the masala powders like the turmeric and the chili powder, sambar powder, the coriander powder. Doesn't matter what order you choose, you just can put it any way you want. Just add all the spices one after the other. And a tiny bit of salt, and always reserve some masalas for adding later, and never put all the salt right up front because it could be overboard. So always taste your dish in between and add more as and when you please. So now you got to fry it well so that the masalas get well fried. Keep it in a medium to low flame so it doesn't burn. You've got to keep adjusting the flame, you know. And now you can let it close for a while and simmer, and probably add a little bit of water because it helps in quickening the process of cooking. So you can add a little bit of water, and again Close the pan and let it simmer away. Next, you got to add the tamarind juice. Add enough so it covers all the vegetables. So you may have to top it up with a little more water, and that's perfectly fine. Because that also helps cook the vegetables better. Chettinad cuisine is probably one of the most versatile cuisines there is. And so it's very, very popular all over the world. And it's something which everyone enjoys. And you could always tailor it to someone's taste. There, I add a little bit more salt because I felt it was less. And that's fine. I believe in tasting and cooking because that's when you can tailor it to your needs. And that is what is so amazing about Indian cooking, isn't it? Now it's really simmering well. I'm sure it's getting cooked. Well, we'll have to just check for a bit. So add a little bit more of the spices. If you want it spicier, you could stop anywhere. The measurements are only a guide for you, but you got to tailor it to your needs. There, a touch of salt more. Doesn't hurt. In fact, it enhances the flavor. And as far as possible, I try to use only organic ingredients in my cooking. But during present times, I think getting anything itself is a blessing, and so we make do what we have. Yep, now it's time to add the black chana, which is already pre-boiled with a touch of salt, and you add it right in. Now everything has got to simmer together and all the flavors will seep into the vegetables, and that's the delicious part. That's the delicious part of this dish, because if the liquid doesn't seep into the vegetables, then you don't really have that much taste happening there. The flavors getting into the vegetables is very, very important. There, seems and looks like it's done. Yes, a touch more. Now it's looking definitely more cooked, and the brinjal seems cooked. Can you see the color? It's changed from purple to kind of a mellow green. And that's what happens when brinjal cooks. Now add a sprig of curry leaves. Torn with your hand is the best way to get the flavors out. And now add the masala paste, the coconut spices paste that we had made earlier. That's made with coconut, fennel seeds and poppy seeds. Now mix it all together. About a quarter cup of coconut, grated, and a spoon or two of poppy seeds, plus fennel seeds, a spoon of, and probably you could add a little bit of cashew nuts too, which give a very unique flavor to this dish. There you go, we added all the masala. This takes the recipe to another level. It evens out the taste of the dish. Yeah, that's so the look of the dish is coming together. And now in a little while, so will the consistency. Just keep stirring it in between. Let it simmer away. Ah, the fragrance of it all. I wish you were here just to smell this. Incredible. Believe me, you would want to just dig into this right away as I am doing. Seriously. Yum. Chettinad Kaara Kuzhambu. Chettinad cuisine is the cuisine of a community called the Natukottai Chettiars from the Chettinad region of Tamil Nadu state in southern India. Chettinad cuisine is perhaps the most renowned face in the Tamil Nadu repertoire. It uses a variety of spices and the dishes are made with fresh ground masalas. Chettiars also use a variety of salted vegetables reflecting the dry environment of the region. Most of the dishes are eaten with rice and rice-based accompaniments such as dosas, appams, idiyappams, adais and idlis. Chettinad Kaara Kuzhambu is a spicy tamarind dish, which is an everyday lunch dish in Tamil Nadu that is served as an accompaniment to steaming rice. This recipe can be easily adapted to the vegetables available at home or even to non-veg sometimes. With the hurry-burry of modern lifestyle of nuclear families, this dish is now increasingly becoming a weekend delicacy when the family is looking forward to some wholesome, earthy food. Some crispy fried side dish like papadam goes very well with this gravy and rice.